Crucible in Season of the Deep is currently dominated by high-impact pulse rifles, SMGs, and graviton lance. Different Times can challenge most of these weapons in the mid-range and is a serious player this season. This pulse rifle shreds and is only going to get better. Different Times is truly built different. This pulse rifle is obtained from the Season of Deep activities and can be focused in the helm at the seasonal vendor. Once 5 deep sight borders are acquired for it, you can craft it. With Rangefinder no longer being a must-have next season, it will allow other perks to shine once Rangefinder is dethroned. This gun to me is one of the best to come out of this season and will benefit greatly from the sandbox changes next season. Different Times is a rapid fire frame pulse rifle, which means it fires at 540 rounds per minute and deals 14 damage per body and 23.75 per crit. That crit damage visually is rounded up in-game to 24, but it still is 23.75. This gives it an optimal TTK of 0.80 seconds at 8 crit, 1 body against opposing guardians. Let's talk weapon rolls. The standout perk in the third column to me is Moving Target, which provides 10 aim assist, 11 when enhanced, and reduces your strafe speed penalty while aiming down sights. For the fourth column, Headseeker is a standout perk thanks to the buff it got a while back. The additional precision damage provides allows the weapon to deal 26.54 damage per crit, thus extending its range and giving it more forgiveness. Enhancing Headseeker will provide you 5 stability. Some honorable mentions for other perks: Heating Up in the third column and Golden Tricorn in the fourth column. My issue with these perks is that you only get the perks to activate after kills. I generally don't care perks that require kills to activate. For the barrel, I chose Arrowhead Break. Its base recoil direction is 52, and I'd like that number to be a bit higher in a pulse. Arrowhead Break adds 30 recoil direction, so it goes up to 82, and then I added a counterbalance stock mod to push it to 97, so the recoil is fairly vertical, there isn't that much horizontal spread. Small bore or hammer forged are barrels I enjoy too, but that added range won't matter much if the gun is spraying bullets everywhere and is unable to be controlled. For the magazine, there's only 2 options: high cal rounds or ricochet rounds. I went with ricochet because of the 10 stability it provides, and I like being able to occasionally get some kills by shooting the wall next to someone to ricochet those bullets into them. Rapid fire pulses already flinch enemies a lot. High cal will make it even harder for your enemies to fight back, and that's why it's also a great option. I just prefer ricochet. The obvious comparisons to this pulse rifle are Autumn Wind and Peace of Mind, which are both fantastic pulse rifles of the same archetype. Autumn Wind's ability to roll Rangefinder and Headseeker makes it the best rapid fire pulse at the moment. Come the Rangefinder nerf next season in Season 22, it won't be as desirable. Peace of Mind is craftable just like Different Times. While it has slightly better stats, its inability to roll Headseeker holds it back. Different Times is going to be a mid-range weapon that will be competing against 140 RPM hand cannons within their ideal range. Hand cannons like to play cover and only peek when they are able to fire their weapon, whereas you'll need to be exposed and out of cover for longer periods of time to apply consistent damage, so pick your fights against precision weapons carefully, and don't be afraid to bail in a fight if it's not a favorable situation for you. Different Times' flinch inflicted on enemies will win you gunfights, but don't count on that for every engagement. I enjoy pairing this pulse rifle with a shotgun. My Found Verdict puts in work for me. You could also run a fusion rifle to cover that close range, and if you're a double primary enthusiast, then perhaps a SMG or sidearm would complement this pulse best for you. I believe this weapon currently is the second best pulse of its archetype. It will become the best of its archetype once Rangefinder is nerfed next season. I love it so much, and it's turning into a weapon that I keep on my character almost all the time when I'm playing Crucible.